Hi everyone, I'm Larkin Pasidlik from Cornell Cooperative Extension of Steuben County. I'm here with Nancy Riegelsberger, our financial management educator this morning. A lot of people don't know that one of the things that Cooperative Extension does in our community is teaches financial management and financial literacy skills to people from all walks of life, from very limited budgets to people who are planning their estates and their wills. One of the things that we're doing this month in February is something called America Saves Week. And Nancy is our money honey, our guru of all things financial. So Nancy, tell us, what is America Saves Week all about?
Okay, so America Saves Week started actually in 2007, and it's been a national campaign that banks and organizations, cooperative extensions across the country are joining in this campaign to really encourage Americans to become savers.
So important.
It very much is. America Saves Week this year is from February 25th through March 2nd. And if people are really encouraged to take advantage of what this organization and this campaign offers, I encourage it totally. They can go to americasaves.org. On that website, there's a place at the top, a tool where you can click on there and it says for savers. When you go on there, there's all kinds of amazing information on there. One of the first things that they're going to talk to you about is setting a goal. And when I teach workshops and I work with people, that's one of the basic foundations people need to know, is they need to save a goal or set a goal. And what do you want your money to do for you? So one of the things, that they encourage people to talk about is when you look at your goals, what are those things you're saving for? So it may be retirement, it may be emergencies. So saving for those rainy day things. People, I ask people, do you have a crystal ball? Most people don't have a crystal ball. And so you don't know when things are going to happen, but they definitely come across, and you've got to be ready for those. So
Just
saving
like
for emergencies.
A government shutdown.
Yes.
People needed to have their savings in order for that.
Exactly. So saving for retirement, saving for a home, saving for college education, if you have children. All of those are big key items, and those are major goals. So that's really important. Another thing that they're going to encourage you to do is to have a plan. So you don't just say, well, I'm going to save. Okay, so how do you do that? Yep. So you're going to be setting a budget. The website has some really great tools. They have 54 ways to save your money. They give you some little tips on how can you do that. They also encourage people to save automatically. Okay. So if you set up direct deposits, or just, if you don't see it in front of you, it's taken out of your paycheck and put into a savings account or someplace safer, you're more apt to not miss it, and it builds up. Little bits add up. If you can't do that, and people say, well, I don't have enough money to do that, at least save your change. Start with saving change. And we know what that's like. If you're empty in your pockets or have extra change, save it in there, and little bits add up.
The other day,
it really helps.
I brought my jar into the Coinstar, $75. I thought it was way more than I thought it was going to be. So that's a really good tip.
So saving change, and just little bits add up. It does. And then the website also has an area where you can take a pledge. And they encourage you to take the pledge and just say, and if you're not held to this by law or anything, you're just kind of taking a pledge because it's encouraging you, and there's accountability with this pledge, because you can sign up for an email or text messages just for daily reminders. Are you saving for this? Are you doing however they do this? And it's like having a support system there. And it's so important for people to save.
Research shows that if you have accountability, if you tell people you're going to be doing something, even if you're not held legally to your pledge, just making that statement really can help you save and stick to it.
Exactly. And I guess the other thing is, why should people be saving? Statistics, and I hear stuff all the time from the money experts, but a couple of recent surveys and things that I have found is that, the Federal Reserve did a survey of 5,000 people, and out of those 5,000 people, 46% of them did not have enough savings to cover a $400 emergency.
Wow.
So, when you think about something breaking down or tires wearing out or, somebody gets sick and you have to take a couple weeks off of work or whatever it might be. I mean, we don't know what those emergencies are, but you need to be prepared for them.
Yeah, absolutely.
Also, NIFA, the National Institute for Food and Agriculture, they just put out a financial capability study, and they said more than half of Americans report living paycheck to paycheck and experiencing financial crisis because of inadequate savings, too much debt, and poor planning.
Wow.
Which is pretty alarming when you stop to think about it. That's a lot of people.
Yeah, yeah, it is.
I think, we tend to be a consumeristic society today. We're able to buy things and we're encouraged to buy things. Credit cards and debt is huge. Student loans, savings, it just is, it's one of those things that I don't think people stop to think about until an emergency happens, and then
It's too
now
late.
what do we do? We have to borrow from friends or put it on a credit card, and that's not good.
Yeah, yeah. So tell us, what is Cooperative Extension doing for America Saves Week this year?
Okay, well, once again, we're joining the campaign on a local level, and we have several workshops planned throughout the week. We're doing the 5 critical estate planning documents that everybody needs. We're collaborating with attorney Patrick Roth again, who does a phenomenal job explaining why people should have these things in order. If you care about your loved ones, you should have these documents in order. So join us for that. The 27th, I'm doing Grandma's Yellow Pie Plate in Wayland, New York. That is at the library, and we're talking about transferring non-titled objects that families fight over, or you want to make sure that things in your home get carried on to people who care about them. So we're talking about that. On the 28th, I'm talking about let's talk about credit. So we're going to talk about your credit report, your credit scores, what's going on, what are the changes out there, can you freeze your credit, does it cost you to do that, etc. And then in the evening, we have a program with H&H Financial at the Corning Library, and everything you need to know about Social Security. And those folks do a phenomenal job as well, really instructing people about Social Security. It's a very complicated topic, and they really break it down. So we encourage people to do that. And then we're also doing a couple of Lunch and Learn Zoom programs with the presenter is Amy Irvine. She's a local financial advisor. She, however, is in sunny Florida, so we'll be doing these via Zoom. And so the links to those Zoom meetings will be on our website. So our website, putknowledgetowork.org, has a web page for America Saves and all this information on there. Now, to top it off, do you see these cute little piggies here?
Yeah, what are these going to be all about?
Okay. So we really encourage any businesses, any programs, any local organizations to come in and join in our piggy bank parade. So what we do is we ask you to come in, grab a piggy bank from Cooperative Extension, and use your creativity to showcase your business, but also encourage people to save money. And there are prizes. We're collaborating with Serve You Credit Union, which is a great organization as well, and they're a great supporter. And they are offering a $100 prize for the top piggy bank and a $50 prize for a second place piggy bank selection. Voting is going to be done at the county office building. We'll have them on display, and then also on Facebook. So people can go on Facebook and vote for their favorite pig.
Vote by liking? They're just going to like their favorite one?
I think so. We'll have instructions on that. So last year was a great success. We had many people going on Facebook and following the parade, and they were some really cute ideas. I know last year we had Betty Kay Bake Shop, who had Save Your Dough, and she had a big piece of dough with it.
That's cute.
Yep. So there's all kinds of creative things that people can do to win a prize for your organization and just promote savings and the importance of doing that.
That's really fun.
So we're excited.
This is Cooperative Extension's piggy bank from last year. We didn't win a prize, but I really love the way that it highlights all of the different ways that Cooperative Extension helps people save money, from the programs that you do to Master Gardener to grocery store tours to
Yeah.
help people stretch their food dollar.
Yeah.
I love our pig. It sits in our office year round.
Yep. So we ask everybody to consider joining America Saves Week. Go to the website, if nothing more, to get tips and ideas. There's videos on there. There's just all kinds of important information. We really encourage you to join any of our workshops throughout the week, and we'd love to have you come and get a pig and participate in our piggy bank parade. And those are wise words from the Money Honey.
Oh, my coin doesn't fit in the piggy bank. The dramatic effect is gone. We hope you'll join us. Happy America Saves Week.